For the past few weeks, I've been hearing myself have this conversation with people where I actually hear myself saying, maakt niet uit. Alles komt goed. Alles is liefde. And I'm saying that everything is going to be all right because we are in the same boat. And then I came across this lovely quote by a friend of mine who posted it on Facebook, thank you Nathan, that said, no, we're not in the same boat. We're in the same storm, but not the same boat. So I thought about it. Some of us, well, we need that wonderful conversation, that awesome conversation that makes you laugh, makes you think about things. There are those of us who need that hug. You know, we miss that physical touch. And then there are those of us who have not, in all of this, let go of the good music. So, we give you Sunday service with Michelle David and the Gospel Sessions. Welcome. Be not conformed by the troubles of this world, for this too shall fade away. Stand firm in your stance, that all will be revealed, for only the strong will last. Be that woman that gives a helping hand. Be the man that gives a second chance. Be the one who really cares, who's not afraid to win away. And I say, oh, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And I say, oh, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. How can I move on and leave you behind? That's not a reflection of being kind. Give unto others as you will have them give unto you. Can't be pleased with your fake attitude. Be that arm that's there to prevent a fall. Be the light that shines brightness to us all. Be the soul that soothes the weakest minds, who thinks about more than what they've been assigned. And I say, oh, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And I say, oh, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I so honored to welcome our first guest to the Circle of Truth, Dolf Jansen.
Dank u wel, goedemorgen. Thank you, Michelle. It's an honor to be here on stage with you. I'll go over to Dutch in a minute. Just one thing, we had each other on the phone in the week, and you said at some point, I am in awe of you. And you said that to me, so I wrote this for you. It's a hard fact, it's a given. It's unrequited, unforgiven. Try to do what some call living in awe of you. I'm certified, won't be denied. I might have failed, but man, I tried. Jump in Jesus, holy cow. Just tell me when and tell me how, because I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of you. Michel. Ja, hey, goedemorgen. Ik praat even om deze microfoon heen, want het zal niet de eerste keer zijn dat ik achter een microfoon standaard wegval. Met mijn omvang is dat mogelijk. Wat een eer om hier in Paradiso te zijn. Wat leuk dat u erbij bent. Ik weet niet waar u ons ziet, via Facebook of via Hangout of via Google of via Teams of via een ander kanaal wat zonder moeite door een hacker om te zetten is in porno. En dan heeft u misschien een nog leukere zondagochtend. Wat fijn om hier te zijn in fucking Paradiso. En het is uitverkocht, hè? Althans in mijn hoofd wel. Hey, ik ben blij om hier te zijn met deze mannen en met deze vrouw. Deze mannen ken ik al heel lang, omdat dat vroeger Beans en Fatback heette. En ik was degene die ze elke week op de radio draaide. En hun hele carrière is uiteindelijk zeker niet aan mij te danken. En nu dan met Michelle David in de Gospel Sessions, wat fijn. En dan sta je eindelijk hier en dan sta je gewoon op de vloer met allemaal mensen om je heen die kijken van oké, even door, dan kunnen we weer een liedje horen. You were singing just now, echt het glas in lood rammelde gewoon in de Paradiso. Het is echt niet te geloven wat hier gebeurt. Nou, dat, een paar dingen die ik ga zeggen. Het zijn rare tijden, weet iedereen op straat en je wordt gecontroleerd en wat wel mag en wat niet mag is volstrekt onduidelijk. Weet je wel, met hoeveel mensen mag je samen zijn en wat mag er niet. En dan heb je BOA's. BOA's zijn bijzondere opsporingsambtenaren. Ze zijn niet echt bijzonder, het zijn gewoon stadswachten met een grotere badge. Maar ze mogen je controleren. Want je mag wel met z'n tweeën samen zijn, maar niet met z'n drieën. Ik was gisteren in mezelf aan het praten. Ik ben gearresteerd met ik in mezelf praten. Want A, dan ben ik een bijeenkomst. B, ik kon mezelf besmetten. En C, ik had geen mondkapje op. Maar als ik met een mondkapje praat, dan kan ik mezelf niet verstaan. Dus dat is eigenlijk de reden dat ik in mezelf praat. En BOA's zijn natuurlijk ambtenaren. Het zijn bijzondere ambtenaren. Nou ja, het zijn ambtenaren. Laten we blij zijn dat ze niet de etnisch profileernormen van de Belastingdienst aanhouden. Want dan had je een probleem. Leuker kunnen we het niet maken, wel blanker. Ben je ooit eerder in Paradiso geweest, Dolf? Ja, 1 keer. Althans, wel om bandjes te zien. Ik heb 1 keer op het podium gestaan met Loudon Wainwright III. Ook een grote held van mij. Toen stonden hier allemaal mensen. En nu sta je hier en is er gewoon helemaal niemand. Dat is een ander verhaal. Met Loudon Wainwright deed ik een liedje. Loudon had een liedje dat heette Hard Day on the Planet. Het ging over de situatie in de wereld. En we stonden hier gewoon in Paradiso en hij zei, we can do a song together. Grote eer. Loudon Wainwright, een van de grote. En toen had ik een couplet geschreven over die tijd. We waren in een oorlog. Je had Willem Enstra, je had allerlei voorvallen waar ik over schreef. Toen schreef ik een tekst voor Loudon op zijn tekst. En die ging, er was iets met een wissel. Niemand wist hoe het kwam. Maar de trein uit Heerlen lag op die uit Amsterdam. Willem E. zat in vastgoed en verdiende best veel. Toen werd hij afgerekend. Dat was toch crimineel. We zitten in een oorlog waar de menselijkheid verdween. Trek jij een kap over Bush, dan pis ik over hem heen. En toen zag ik dat meisje. Haar blik zei, Dolf, ga door. Mijn hand ging naar haar billen, maar Ruud Lubbers was me voor. Die tijd hebben we het over. Kan je nagaan hoe lang ik al in Paradiso kom? Ga je nog meer zeggen? Ik ga nog één ding vertellen. Ik ga nog één ding vertellen. Dat gaat over de tijd waarin we zitten. En over de moeilijke tijden. En over ook de cultuursector waar we allemaal deel van uitmaken. En de problemen daarin. En er zijn plannen voor de cultuursector en die deugen van geen kant. Eén voorbeeld. Nu, ja, theaters mogen wel open en dan met 30 mensen. Reken het zelf even door. Tegen de cultuursector zeggen, je mag optreden voor 30 mensen, is alsof je tegen de KLM zegt, je mag weer een verbinding openen op New York, maar wel in een blauwe bakfiets. Dat is het probleem waarvoor we staan. Wij staan nu in een lege zaal, we willen gewoon weer volle zalen, we willen weer mensen spelen. En zeker deze band moet je gaan zien en horen. Ik ga nog één ding met je delen wat poëzie zou kunnen zijn. Het zijn ingewikkelde tijden als het gaat over al die ziektes en virie, maar er zijn ondertussen ook mensen op drift over de hele wereld heen. En 2 jaar geleden hoorde ik een liedje van Josh Ritter. Josh Ritter, ook al een van de grote, prachtig liedje wat eigenlijk ging over die situatie van ik zie die wereld veranderen, ik zie die mensen op drift. Ik heb dat vertaald en die tekst wil ik met je delen op deze zondagochtend in The Circle of Truth. Voor het eerst overigens dat ik in een cirkel van de waarheid sta. Het is een tekst van Josh Ritter vertaald naar het Nederlands. Het heet Niet meer dan een droom. Ik zie mijn broers net voor mijn voordeur staan. Ik heb ze nodig als zij mij. Mijn moeder vindt haar rust door te gaan en zelfs mijn vader loopt naast mij. Ik dacht te weten wie mijn buren zijn en dat zeg ik zonder schroom. Als dat vergissen was, doet het me pijn. Of was het niet meer dan een droom? Ik zag Europa als beloofde land voor de man, de vrouw die vlucht. Tegen die golven is geen boot bestand. Vrijheid is maar een gerucht. Ik hoorde schoten aan de Griekse grens. Wolken traangas rond een boom. Ik zie een mens en nog een mens. Of is dat niet meer dan een droom? Ik zag een eiland waar de hoop verdwijnt. Het meisje het haar moeder zoekt. Ik wil dat als de nieuwe dag verschijnt, dat hele kamp is opgedoekt. Dat wijzen zeggen, je bent veilig nu. De bedden warm, het water schoon. Een kansloos leven is zo koud en cru. Of is dat niet meer dan een droom? Vrouwen Justitia, ze kan niet meer. Compassie ligt daar uitgeteld. Naaste liefde, nee, een andere keer. Politiek is macht plus geld. Ik weet nog zo goed dat het anders was. Nu heet dat deugen, voel de hoon. Wij stonden pal voor wat rechtvaardig was. Of was dat niet meer dan een droom? Gisteravond lag ik in mijn bed. Ons dekbed was de schone schijn. Dat dit gebeurt en wij het weten, lief, zegt ook iets over wie wij zijn. Waar onze angst de reden overwon, wordt het onmenselijke gewoon. Ik zou willen dat ik slapen kon, dan was dit niet meer dan een droom. Dank je wel.
Dankjewel, dankjewel. Wow. You know, I never imagined that a few months ago we were at your show.
Ja,
Yeah, it's Spiker, that the roles would be reversed. This is amazing.
Great to be on a stage with you and with these guys.
Thank you so much. I didn't want to I didn't want to introduce you off the bat because you are a man that wears so many hats. I mean, you're a motivational speaker, you're a columnist, you're a humanitarian, a philanthropist. How in the world do you wear all these hats? How is it possible?
I think for me, the main thing is doing the stuff I do, comedy and radio shows and a column, and try to speak out sometimes about stuff that I think is important. And comedy for me is just a way of coming across. So when you make a show, there's a lot of laughs, and maybe you tell something about the world. And all the other things, I think every human has the possibility to be engaged with other people by working together, by helping them, by doing stuff for somebody else. It could be your neighbor, it could be somebody on the other side of the world. For me, it's not like I try to be a good person. I just try to be a person, and I think we're connected to, like we are connected here.
True.
We are connected to the whole world. At least that's what I think.
No,
Some people think
true.
it's far away, so it's not.
Is that why you're the ambassador to Oxfam?
I've been doing that now for 18 years in Holland. They at one point came to me, and their view of the world is a whole. We are rich, we have a good life, we have all kinds of stuff. A lot of other people don't, but we're all connected through economy, through travel, through knowing each other, through family, through love, through whatever. And the worldview of Oxfam Nova is we're all in this together, like almost like you said in the poem, and we are. And it's just we can have influence, I think, in our behavior, in our consumerism and anything for the rest of the world, and people can do something. One maybe walks with a collector bus. I don't know the word for collector bus, and the other.
I understand.
So for me, it's just try to do a very little bit for the world.
I think you're doing a lot, because there's a part that I noticed that in November 2000 that they adopted the rights-based approach, and when I was reading about that, how it's the right for your livelihood, your social service, life security, your identity. There was one part that I was like, wow, I didn't know that people, that there was an organization that could help the rights to be heard.
Yeah.
That was very new to me.
Yeah, and it is, of course, an important thing. I remember one of my heroes is Bruce Springsteen. He said, I started listening to records. He went to the library, he read books, he learned about the world, and he used that in his work, just knowing about the world. So the one thing is have the information and know what's happening and get your own opinion. And the other thing is, be it here or be it another place in the world, if you're able to be heard, your voice is heard. If you're young, if you're old, if you're a woman, a lot of parts of the world, you won't be heard as a woman.
I wouldn't be like this.
I mean, you are heard. I mean, we don't need a microphone to get you heard, but you know what I mean. Wherever you are, you have the right to be heard, and you have the right to influence your own life and make your own choices. And that is what you can struggle for.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen, amen. And speaking of the word heard, I understand that you also can sing.
Well, I've done some singing with some people here and there, and I love it. I'm not a musician, but I love to sing.
No, I found out that you actually did a duet with our next guest that's coming up. And we're going to, all three of us, do this song together.
That's great.
I'm going to do an official introduction, but his guitar and his voice speaks volumes. So welcome to our little circle of truth, the singing part, Tim Knol. Come on, let's go to church, y'all.
Yeah.
By and overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Children, by and by, Lord, when the morning comes, all the saints of God gathering home, we're gonna tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by.
Comes, all the saints of God gathering home. We're gonna tell the story of how we overcome, and we will understand each other by and by. Oh, by and by, Lord, when the morning comes, all the saints of God gathering home. We're gonna tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand each other by and by.
And we'll understand it better by and by. Oh, by and by, by and by, by and by, by and by, Lord, by and by. We're gonna tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. I like this part. Let the chains be unbroken by and by. Let the chains be unbroken by and by. We're gonna tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Come on.
By and by, Lord, when the morning comes, all the saints of God are gathering home. We're gonna tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by.
Oh, by and by. And we'll understand it better by and by. One more time. By and by, Lord. By and by. By and by, Lord. By and by. We're gonna tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Woo! Now that's how we have church. Woo! Dankjewel. Thank you so much, Dolf. Ah, what a way to go into our interview.
Best Sunday morning ever.
Tim,
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, as I'm always thinking, and I write notes for myself, and then I forget about them, even though I write them down. We have a, ooh, okay, I'm Lucille Ball up in here. we have a long relationship.
We do.
Way before gospel sessions, and
Yes.
we are 9 years.
We
We have a 9-year anniversary.
in Belgium. we
In
met.
Belgium,
Yeah.
Kamer 9.
Yeah, Kamer
9 and
9,
9.
room number 9.
Unbelievable. That was a wonderful experience.
Yeah, for the people who don't know, there was a TV show, and you were in Big Black and Beautiful then.
Yes, I'm still in Big
You
Black
are
and
still in.
Beautiful.
Sorry, I didn't know that. Yeah, we got connected via a TV show, and we made a
Yeah.
song together. And
Yeah, and we
wrote a
charted with
song.
that song. Did you know?
We what?
We charted. It was on the charts.
We did?
We did.
Oh,
I didn't see
my
it in my
first and
check,
last
but
chart.
we did.
Okay, didn't know that.
I
Stay with me. That was the name.
Stay
of it.
with me,
Yeah.
and you are staying with
Yes,
me.
definitely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's so much I want to start with. First, I want to say you look absolutely fabulous.
Thank you very much.
Not that you weren't cute before,
I do feel much better as well.
but you look
so,
gorgeous right
thank
now.
you.
You look gorgeous, and I'm really proud of you. And I'm proud of this movement that you have on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's at Fit
Fit-
Knol.
Fit Knol,
Tell
yeah.
me about that. How and
Well,
why?
You know, I started on my personal Twitter. I started tweeting about health shit, and I got some comments like, "Go play music instead of talking about
being healthy all the time.
Ooh.
And it's so I kind of get it. So
How
I
rude.
thought, okay, I'll start a new Twitter account, and I call it Fit Knol, and then I put all my posts about walking and cycling over there, and about losing weight.
Yeah.
And I just keep my regular Twitter account for the music. And
I think it's wonderful.
yeah, and I really like sharing stuff.
Yeah, I know. Sidebar, I did text Tim a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, Tim, help.
Yeah.
What did you do? And he just laid it out for me. Tim, I have yet to really do it, but I am going to do it because
Okay,
you
well,
look...
if you have any questions...
listen, proof...
But you look great. Why?
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, no. My clothes are
You know,
saying
I
something
started
different.
I had to lose weight because I started feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Not with the body, but
With the
more
mind.
With the mind, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I've taken care of my mind, and now my body is like, hello, I want to match.
Right.
So I will be calling you.
Right, sure.
I'm almost pushed to say that your change of life is because I don't exactly know how old you are.
30.
30. Okay. I say that because I read somewhere that in your 20s you were really buck wild. You were
Yeah.
just running
I was kind of...
Yeah, I dug deep. And it was saying something that really struck me. I liked it, though. It says, the whole rock and roll event, not real love, only one-night stands.
Oh, yeah.
And is that what rock and roll is called, just a one-night stand?
Yeah, this is from a song, Sam. That's a bit of the lyrics. Yeah. I lived kind of hard, but that song is about a friend of mine. Ono knows the guy, and he was a guy from Hoorn, a drummer, and he was rock and roll, but I don't think it was cool.
Ah.
It was like ham on brood. It used to be rock and roll, like using drugs and drink a lot. I think it's more rock and roll to work hard and to have a long career. Now I think.
Now
that,
you see that.
yeah,
but when you were in your 20s.
I think, when I'm 20s, it was a different thing. I like to live hard. Yeah.
Is that why you were a part of so many different bands?
Me?
Yeah, because I see you're like me.
Yeah.
Excuse the church, band whore.
Yes.
I mean, I've been a part of so many, many bands.
Well, I just want to do, I wanted to do a punk album. I want to make, I never think about starting new bands. If I want to do something, I just start it. Yeah.
You move on. I did say something that I was like, oh my God, he's going back to my childhood. You have the tapes.
Yeah.
I love that. How did
Yeah.
that come about?
I started recording on one, and it sounded so nice and warm and direct, without any reverb or a delay. It was so in your face. I thought, this is a nice sound to record myself with just an acoustic guitar and a vocal.
Yeah.
And I really dig the sound. And
It's
also
beautiful.
because it's all live. You know, normally when you make a record, you start playing guitar and then the drummer is coming in. And I don't know how you guys do this, but you're all
We do
live.
live.
Yeah.
We're live babies. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're very good, obviously.
Thank you.
But no, so I thought, let's do a live feel on tape. Yeah.
Okay. And so the last album that I saw, that Happy Hour, that's all equally on tape. But it's not really. Is it tape and you can buy the albums, or it's just tape?
No, Happy Hour is it's a mix. It's recorded in the computer.
Ah.
Yeah, the stuff on tape is more all by myself, all alone.
Okay.
Yeah, Happy Hours with the Bluegrass Boogeyman. That's a bluegrass band, and I know them for years. And I started playing with them 2 years ago, and I thought, let's make an album with these guys. And
What beautiful.
yeah, it was a lot of fun to
Well,
to
everybody,
work with them.
Google, go on all the platforms and digital platforms and check
Happy
it out.
Hour.
Happy
I'm
Hour.
very, very proud of that album. Yeah.
Awesome. So you know what I want to happen now? I want to repeat history.
Yeah.
I want to do a song with you.
Yeah, great.
So let's do a song that I love. It's actually a song that I think helped put us where we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this song right here, There's a Light. There's a light in my life shining over me. There's a light in my life shining over me. Let your blessings from above fill me with thy precious love. There's a light in my life shining over me. Lord, sometimes I sit and I wonder why strange things happen to me. I look up the hill and my friends are gone, but I put my trust in Jesus. My burdens were lightened. Don't you see? There's a light in my life shining over me.
Oh Lord, walk with me, oh talk with me. Please stay close by my side. Be my shelter, be my comfort, be my guide. I was lost and now I see. Jesus came and he rescued me. There's a light in my life shining over me.
Talk with me, please stay close by my side. Be my comfort, be my shelter, be my guide. I was lost, but now I see Jesus came and he rescued me. There's a light in my life shining over me.
There's a light in my life shining over me. Oh, there's a light in my life shining over me. Oh, let your blessings from above fill me with thy precious love. There's a light in my life shining over me.
It was really great.
Thank you, Val. I wish I could.
Thank you very much.
Mwah.
Yeah, and we will hug next year
Yeah,
when we
next
can.
year.
Yeah.
It's on Raycheck. Ah, can you tell we're having a ball. You having fun? Yeah? I'm not sure if the names flashed here for all of you who are just tuning in, and this is your first time to this show, or even your first time seeing us. We have Arnold Smith on guitar, Boss Boma on drums, Paul Willemsen on guitar. I'm just me. Last week, we made it a point to tell you just how much we appreciated all of you tuning in, and we hope that you would tune in again. And I made a little announcement that you can mail in to us and send questions, give us comments, and I promised that I would read it. So right now, I am a woman of my word, and I'm gonna read just some of, what you had to say. So you can play with me, though. Don't leave me by myself. This says, This is from Paul and Sasha. It says, we love you, Michelle. I love you too. It says, thanks for performing during Sunday, for the Sunday session. More music, more music, more music. Yes, we're giving you more music, more music, more music. The next one comes from Johannes Vors, and it says, thank you, Michelle, for Sunday service. I really loved it. It was inspirational, uplifting, moving. It made me laugh, and it made me cry. I want to go where Jesus is. Wow, what a song, what a beautiful song. Rubenheim was great also. Also his singing and playing on the I'm not sure I'm saying this right, but the Wurlitzer keyboard, is that how you say it? Yeah. It was great. Thank you, love you, and God bless you. There's another one by Ali. It says, hi, Michelle and the dudes. I love this. Just finished watching the Sunday session. Thank you. Or really, it's not Sunday sessions, it's Sunday service, but thank you, Val, anyway. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't really have a question. I just really wanted to express my gratitude and appreciation to you and all musicians for still managing to reach out and touch us during these very strange times. Live music is a huge part of my life, and I miss it so much. So, any little light in the darkness truly helps. Thank you again, and let's hope we can hug again soon, somewhere in a club or the theater here in the Netherlands. Do I have time for one more? Okay. This one is a little bit long, but I really appreciated the detail. And this comes from Marine, and she says, by being part of this session, I had the biggest smile on my face when you all started playing and singing. I felt my blood pumping through my veins of excitement. I felt alive because music does this to me. I felt impatient by all the talking because I wanted the music to never stop. I then felt incredibly touched when I took the time to really listen to the conversations. I felt the same emotions, the same dilemmas, the same struggles, and the same insecurities. I felt a strong feeling of being human and that we all share the same emotions and we all need to be heard, to be loved, and feel safe. I was crying my eyes out, first time since a week or so, because all this touched me so deeply. I feel so much gratitude for this amazing live Sunday gospel session, but it's a service. And I want to thank all of you for brightening up and making me feel and making me think and making me feel alive, and for all of the emotions. Thank you so much. Woo, girl, you really, really, really paid attention. We love you. And please, once again, I think somewhere in this live feed, you can send us questions, you can write comments. We have somebody that I hope that they get all of it, because I promise to read the love that you are sharing, because you are so special to us. Come on, y'all. So much has been given, can't turn around now. The path has been made cooler, there's no need for doubt. Many have gone on before you to make sure you are secure. Don't let the word be in vain, just push on and endure. You're powerful, you're beautiful. God's got his hands all in yours. You are more than you were before. Trust in yourself and walk through the door. So much has been given. Why turn around now? The grass is so much cooler. You don't have to turn around. I can see it in your eyes. You know who and what you are. Oh, never let them tell you different. They don't know the blessings near, not far. you're beautiful. God's got his hands holding yours. You are more than you were before. Trust in yourself and walk through the door. Keep on walking. You gotta know so much has been given. Can't turn it around now. All the power's in your hands. You don't have to throw in your towel. The waves have been paid, yes. On that you can rest assured. Oh, don't let them tell you different. Keep on and endure. You're powerful. You're beautiful. God's got his hands holding yours. You are more than you were before. Trust in yourself and let no one tell you who and what you are, or who and what you aren't. What I know to be true is that you are the only you that we have, and that alone is so special. So let nothing, I mean no thing, separate you from loving you. You are all we need you to be. Just you. Hey! You are powerful. You are beautiful. You are. You are. You are. Hey. You are. You are. Woo. We're almost done. I'm going to, at this moment, ask Dolf, and if Tim is still in the building somewhere, he's around. He's floating around somewhere to join. I want to thank you for hanging out with us. It's so important that we serve each other and that we help each other in these times. And I hope that you will go away and take this for the entire week. But in case you need a little pick-me-up, on every Wednesday, you can go to my podcast, Inspirational Grooves 2020 podcast, and you'll get some samples and snippets from this show with just a little bit more of me talking. Oh, I love that.
It is so hard, Michelle, that we can't hug.
I know.
We are not allowed. Normally there be a group hug
I know.
in the middle of the mosh pit, but there's no.
Oh God, he wants to. I know this does feel like such a.
It is true.
Kumbaya moment. It does. I love it. I love it. But I also want you guys to check out their websites of Tim and Dolf and support everything that they do. We have to support each other. And go to our website, www.michelledavid and the Gospel Sessions. Go to the web shop. We have tote bags, beautiful bags, CDs. We have LPs. Soon we're gonna have some other merchandise. Yeah, I won't say what, but it's gonna be awesome. Right, surprise, surprise. Make sure you go there and support. Thank you again. And donations. I think there's a donation somewhere. On Spotify. Press that button, please. Mama needs some new shoes. My feet are so hot, I need some sandals. Please donate. I want to leave you with what I want to leave you with every week. I do hope you come back. I just want to leave you with my little doxology. Is may the love of life and the sweet communion of humanity rest, rule, and abide within all of us. Until we meet again, let everybody say love. Oh, we're not gonna say it? Everybody say love. Love. There you go. Come on, put your hands together. A part of my life. All my days, he's the one I lift my hands to. Always know things will turn out right. And I know he loves me so. And oh, I know he loves me so. And yes, I know he loves me so. Because he said so. Woo! Now face the substance of things not seen, and the evidence of things not heard. So I feel the presence of the Lord way down inside. So now faith, hope, and love abiding. I know he loves me so. And oh, I know he loves me so. And yes, I know he loves me so. He loves me because he says so. Oh, he loves me. Donkey Bells Concerts. Until next week. Mwah. Love you. Woo!